Hey guys, it's Kaiser here, joined with Roofer. We also have Landon in the background.
Lemish sucks.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
All right. I joined today to see if Kaiser talks the same trash to my face as he does on videos.
Well, your team sucks, so.
The team does suck, but remember that. High points, that is
68.
backwards. Yeah. It is
68
backwards.
ones.
Sorry. Try to pull the Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so for this video, we're going to run through last week's games real quick, and then we're going to do a segment that Derek and I like to call Mount Rushmores. And then we're going to roll through next week's predictions as well. So we're going to start it off with Weiler against Roofer.
Yeah.
We're going to start with this one. This was the big one. Huge upset. Why don't you talk about it for a minute?
Well, just start off strong. Deshaun put up some big points on Thursday night, and just the team never looked back. The only downside of the team for the week was really I flipped a coin between Sammy Watkins and Demarius Thomas, and Watkins would have put me well over 200 points, but it didn't. And now Demarius is going to be a hookup for Deshaun going forward, so I'm kind of happy with the team.
Yeah, so that's sweet. Weiler, dude, GFY, man. I've been talking all this cool shit about your team, and you pull a dud. 112. You got like less than a point from Clement, 2 points from Kenny Galladay. Oh my gosh, 10, 19, 20, 21. You have a combined 21 points from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, from 6 players.
Yeah, I got 71 between 2, so there's definitely...
So Deshaun Watson and Chris Carson alone would have beat your team, Weiler. Step your game up. Let's go. All right, I don't even want to talk about it anymore. And then we have Lemke against Landon. Now, I said last week Lemke was going to beat Landon, and Lemke was going to make the playoffs. Landon, you better get your stuff together.
Lemke's team's rolling right now. Cam Newton's pretty big. Nick Chubb being the main running back there, it's gonna be big for him. He's got a lot involved though with the Panthers offense. So we'll see where that ends up.
Yeah, Landon, I still think your team sucks, and I don't think you're making the playoffs, and I think you're going to owe me however much you owe me. I think it's $20. So
that Mike Davis trade is still just terrible. And I was sitting next to you in San Diego when you did it, and I still think it's dumb. You'd be better
Did
off.
you tell him no? Did you tell him not to do it?
Oh, I did. And I also texted Lemish right afterwards and said I was going to text everyone to veto it. But
yeah. And you trade Kirk Cousins for nothing. I offered you Aaron Jones and a second rounder for Kirk Cousins, and you told me that I was full of shit. Yeah. And like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Why aren't you starting Mike Davis if he was so good? So,
I guess I need to offer less for people to accept my trades. I don't know.
Well, to his offense, that's actually one of the only good trades you've offered.
Go fuck yourself. All right, next we have Evan against Burns. Burns walked away. He put up 139.
Yeah. What happens when Winston gets benched? You know, looking for a big week out of him. That was tough for him.
Yeah, I don't like Jameis Winston. I don't know. Evan, your team isn't that bad, but yeah, you're still a couple players away. So
Burns' team is pretty strong across the board. Even that big trade for, Ty Hilton, and he didn't get anything out of him. So he's going to ride as far as Gronkowski goes. If Gronkowski gets hot, Burns is going to be tough to beat in playoffs.
Yep, that is true. All right, and then we had the matchup of the week, me against Prusky. Yeah, I won that one. You know, it's funny. So I strategically started Goff over Russell Wilson, even though I thought Russell's probably had a higher ceiling in that game. However, I wanted Goff and Rodgers from the same game, just because if Goff or if Packers-Rams game ended up being 40-something to 40-something, I didn't want Russ to all of a sudden be in a low-scoring game and then I get fucked. So, yeah, I came away with that one, and now I'm 2 games up. I have the tiebreaker. I'm feeling pretty good about making the playoffs. However, my team's got to get better to be a true contender.
It's a big loss for Prusky with going into playing Lemish and Whitey next week. So it puts him in a tough spot.
Yep. And then we had the other matchup of the week. Greasers against Fat Bottom Girlies.
The Greasers make their mark. They put themselves in a position to be respected and taken seriously.
You know, I just want to say that I hear Lemish bitching about Whitey all the time. However, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Wouldn't you agree?
But Lemish built the skeleton of the team. You know, the groundwork was already laid. So
Yeah, he built the skeleton, and the skeleton was 6 feet under. And
But let's talk about the Gurley situation. If Gurley scores, it's totally different.
well, yeah, because Boggs wins.
How do you feel about the Gurley situation?
I think it's hilarious.
Should he have scored though?
No.
No, why?
What do you mean? Why? Because he iced the game.
Yes, game. But if he scores and they go up 9, there's no chance anyways.
Well, then there's a chance because there's still like a minute
what if
left.
they fumble the kickoff and they're up 9? There's no chance they're going to come back.
What do you mean?
So what if you hold it, then you fumble? I'm sorry, I said kickoff.
All they have to do is take one knee.
I know, but what if you fumble that snap when
On
they
the
could have?
knee?
Yeah, but they could have scored.
How many times has that ever happened in history?
Just saying, he could have went up
0.
9.
Zero.
But then Ty Montgomery made it all fun anyways. So.
0. Ty Montgomery is on the Ravens. Who wants Ty Montgomery?
No
Dude,
one.
he's the third string running back on a team that actually runs the ball now. So dude, I'm telling you, he's going to end up getting like 5 touches a game now.
Is he still going to be 88?
God, I hope so.
Someone needs to post what his new number is.
Yeah.
If he stays 88, that's just stupid.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. Last matchup from last week. The other matchup of the week because
How many matchups of the week did you
Gar got his first win. I'm so proud of you, Gar.
Congratulations, Caleb.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, we don't have to talk any further about that. So,
yeah, Ch has a lot of draft picks now.
yeah, so that's cool.
He's
Yeah.
got to be involved now.
Yeah. All right.
Let's go into this week.
Okay, so we're gonna do a Mount Rushmore.
Oh, wait, that's right. Okay.
However, so we couldn't decide whether to do 4 running backs / receivers and 4 quarterbacks, or just do 8. But then we remembered.
Yeah, Trump's probably gonna get added to the Mount Rushmore eventually.
Yeah.
So
Well, he's gonna executive order. it,
executive
so.
order. Yeah, I think he already just did that.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Yeah.
So they're already constructing Trump on the Mount Rushmore. So we're gonna go 5 picks each
5.
of the best fantasy players that were not during the fantasy era. So
Yep.
pre 92, 93 kind of.
Yep.
Before really people started doing it.
Yeah, before the early 90s when it got big. Best fantasy players to never be involved with fantasy.
And I don't know if he watches these videos, but Gar's partner Kibley, he'll know a lot of these players because he's that old.
Nice.
So he's really going to understand
Nice.
it. So it's all right.
And I'm shooting from the hip here. I have done literally no research. I'm going to say some
Snake
stupid
draft,
shit.
Your house, you get first pick, then to me, we'll go back and forth. All right, first pick?
Okay, first pick, I got to take O.J. Simpson.
Oh, you have to.
I got to take O.J., all right?
Yep.
First of all, he murders people, okay? So you don't want to mess with him, and that's it.
True.
And he's awesome.
And he ran in prison. He ran a softball league in prison.
Oh,
that was
nice.
one of his good things, so I
Nice.
liked him a lot.
So when he goes to prison, I'm also going to have him on my all-prison team as well.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And you should play softball with him.
Yeah.
So, all right, I will obviously I got to take Dan Marino.
Yep.
Marino.
That makes sense.
Taking Marino right away.
Yep.
And also someone that I think under the radar with just slinging it all over, Warren Moon.
Yep.
So Warren
Yep.
Moon throwing a
Are
lot.
we not allowed to take the same players?
No, we can't.
Okay.
Those are off
Not
the board
taking
now.
this. Not taking the same players. Okay.
So now you have 2 picks.
Okay. So I am going to take. Man, I am going to take. I'm definitely taking Jerry Rice.
Okay.
I got to take Jerry Rice, and I think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go Walter Payton.
Nice.
Going Payton after that. Yeah.
All right. So with me, I think I'm going to go with a little Jim Brown.
Okay.
Jim
Okay.
Brown. Not sure
Okay.
what his stats are.
Yep.
I just heard he was really good.
No idea what
I
his
have
stats are,
absolutely No
but
idea.
he's awesome.
But people say he's good, and he played
Yeah.
for the Browns.
Yeah.
So last name
Yeah.
Brown, kind of neat.
When they were good, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's see, Randall Cunningham. The Michael
Okay,
Vick.
taking
before
all the
Michael Vick,
quarterbacks.
I think it could go
Yep.
there. I had a running back, Jim Brown. So
Okay, and then I have 2 picks
You have
to
2
end
picks.
it. I'm going to take John Elway.
actually, you only get 1 pick. The way the snake goes, you just get 1 pick,
I only get 1 more pick.
and then it's me.
Well, let's do. God. Yeah, let's. Nah.
Are you just going with Elway because you just know him?
No, You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go Steelers D. I'm going Steelers defense.
Oh, man.
I got to go Steelers defense. Burns told me a story about Burns in the first draft he ever did. He took a defense in the first round. So I'm pulling a Burns.
Was Greg Lloyd on that team?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Was Greg Lloyd related to Mike Lloyd?
Yeah, I hope so.
I believe so.
So I'm pulling a Burns and I'm taking Steelers D.
Wow, that really throws a lot at me right now. So, then I'm just gonna have fun just because you get points for long field goals. So I'll go with Tom Dempsey.
There you go.
Back in the day,
There
because
you go.
the half-foot kicker, 60-yard field goal. Back in that day, that would be like a 15-point kick. So, There we go. So we got a kicker and a defense off the board.
All right, run them down again.
All right, so Kaiser's team: O.J. Simpson, Jerry Rice, Walter Payton, John Elway, and Steelers D.
Steelers
I
D.
forgot
Steelers D.
Steelers D.
That's my Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore with Trump in the corner.
Yeah.
So which one would be Trump?
Which one's going to be Trump? Steelers D, just because all of them fuck shit up.
I'd say OJ. So, all right.
Yeah.
So,
well, no, because OJ got caught. So.
True. Derek's was Marino, Warren Moon, Jim Brown, Randall Cunningham, and Dempsey.
Three quarterbacks, huh?
3 quarterbacks.
All right,
You know,
all right.
I like them a lot.
All right.
A really good Tecmo Super Bowl team.
For sure. Yeah, and Bo Jackson is the little asterisk. You know what I mean?
Why didn't we?
Little asterisk is Bo Jackson.
Did you just think of that in your head?
Yeah.
I totally forgot.
Yeah. You said Tecmo Bowl, and that's the first thing I
why
think
didn't
of.
we say Bo Jackson? All right.
Yeah.
There we go. First Mount Rushmore. Done.
Done. All right. And if you disagree with it, GFY. All right. So we're going to run through predictions for next week. Excuse me. First matchup we got is Landon against Weiler. Now I'm going to let you pick first. However, I just want to say, Landon, if you lose this week, let me rephrase that. When you lose this week, you have to go up against this guy next week. If you lose back to back, you're out of the playoffs, my friend.
Keep in mind, he beat me by 0.5 earlier this year.
Ooh.
And he beat me by 0.5 earlier this year because I had Chris Carson in the lineup who didn't play, so I had to start Wayne Gallman, who fumbled and got -2. It would be a totally different story right now.
Well, it's because your team sucks.
Wayne Gallman's dog shit. So, all right. So, anyways, I'm going to go with Weiler, although I feel Weiler's got a really good team, but I think it's top-heavy. I think if you get in a week and if Gordon doesn't come back healthy and something happens to the Chiefs, like they'll, I don't know, get MRSA or something like that, there's a problem, but we'll see. Wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I think they'll still win.
Yeah. Who got MRSA? It was the Buccaneers, and it was another team. It might have been the Chiefs. That got MRSA because their stadium sucks.
So there may be something still in Arrowhead.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just good luck. Hopefully don't drink the water.
And I'm pretty sure Landon's team got AIDS that one time.
That's true.
I am also going to take Weiler. Weiler, I've said it a lot. I think Weiler has one of the best, if not the best team in the league right now. Landon, I've said it a few times, mostly because I'm salty that you didn't trade me Kirk Cousins or Matt Ryan, and then you end up trading them for fucking way less than what I offered you. What's going on? Next time I'll offer you less, though. However, I'm taking Weiler. We're moving on. Next we got Burns against Lemke. Got some players on some bye weeks. Yeah.
This is an interesting game. I do believe so. I think I like Burns because I really think Fitzpatrick's a dark horse this week, but he could get benched like we talked about. And I do believe Danny Amendola is going to have a big game. I just think it's something that's going to come about. In Gronk, you never know. But this game's going to be close. It's going to be close, and we'll see.
Yeah, I think the X factor here is going to be 3 running backs, 3 X factors. We have Tariq Cohen, Nick Chubb, and Kenyon Drake.
Well, the real X factor is going to be the Bears defense going up against Nathan Peterman. The Bears defense might put up 45 points on their own, so that's
probably will.
That's going to be the difference with Lemke's team. And the Bears defense is good anyways, and Nathan Peterman, I'm trying to think of a flag football quarterback we played against to compare to, but I can't. Is there anyone that was really bad that we made fun of? I don't know.
I don't know. Lemish that one session.
Well, no, that one session Lemish didn't throw a single pick though. So
that's 100% true. 100% true. He is. It's funny because throughout our flag football career, Lemish has looked like Nathan Peterman and Patrick Mahomes.
And like Michael Vick. And that's true. I'm trying to. No quarterbacks. Can't think of a quarterback that sucked.
So I am gonna go with Lemke. I think Burns' biggest advantage throughout the year has been his quarterback play from Big Ben. With Kamara splitting time, I don't know. Like, his ceiling feels like it's 20 to 25 points now with Ingram taking some of that work. Jones doesn't get in the end zone. Mike Evans, I love Mike Evans. I think he's going to cool down a little bit from last week. I'm taking Lemke in this one. I am taking Lemke.
But who from the Packers is going to cover Gronk?
Tremont Williams. Duh.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Exactly. Maybe Burns then. So.
Honest to God, it would not surprise me if they had Jair Alexander on Gronk. Honest to God, would not surprise me one bit.
Okay.
But we'll see. We'll see.
See what they do. All right, so now Ricky versus Evan. Now, it's still a must-win for me. I got to roll with it. I'm not sure this is going to be my starting lineup, to be honest with you. I got to see where I want to go with it. Tight end may flip out. Demarius Thomas, I got to decide if I want him with the Deshaun connection.
You got to take the connection.
I love connections more.
You got to take the connection.
So we'll see, but I want to get Watkins in there. So maybe one of the running backs are going to get benched.
God, you know what? The next time we do a segment together, we got to do just top connections.
Yeah, top connections.
Top connections. Okay.
But Evan's team, we'll see. The Dak, we'll see. The quarterbacks are tough for him right now, but Ridley's been good. Thielen's going to be great because they're going to shadow Diggs. But if Diggs doesn't play for the Vikings and I have to take Diggs out, Thielen's going to get double covered the entire game. So we'll see.
I don't even think that matters. That white boy is good.
Starting 2 tight ends, but 2 really good tight ends.
I love Evans' 2 tight end set way more than Burns' 2 tight end set has ever been. And I love that those are the only 2 that really go with the 2 tight end set like all the time consistently. But
they should. They have good tight ends.
I mean, if I were Burns, I would never start 2 tight ends because his 2 tight ends aren't good. Gronk is when he's healthy, but Jordan Reed isn't that good.
He doesn't have Jordan Reed anymore.
He just traded him. Because he sucks. He finally took my advice and he stopped going with the 2 tight end set.
Let's move on.
And he just took my
Burns
advice.
Alone,
That's okay.
Right?
That's all right.
I need to beat Evan. That's all right.
Yeah. I am actually going to take. I am going to take. I think I'm taking you.
All right.
That may be the first time all year that I've taken Roofer.
All right. Thank you.
Deshaun Watson finally looks good. Dak Prescott. He's a game manager. He's not a fantasy football quarterback. LaShawn McCoy sucks. Julian Edelman is okay. Calvin Ridley was hot for 3 weeks and hasn't done much since. Adam Thielen's a stud, obviously. Kelsey and Kittle are good, but again, I've said it a million times, tight ends generally don't score as many points as running backs or receivers. You got Watson. Chris Carson looks good. Ingram looks... Nah.
We got to move on or we're going to go overtime.
Yeah.
But if anyone wants Sterling Shepard, I will not start him the rest of the year, so offer me a trade. And not Ty Montgomery.
I'll give you a 4th-round rookie pick for Sterling Shepard. All right, so next is a big matchup.
It's huge.
Yep. We have Greasers, Lemish and Whitey against Prusky, Harbaugh's Heroes.
If Prusky loses, does he get the number 1 pick again?
Yes.
Because he goes to the toilet bowl and runs.
If Prusky loses this week, he is damn near guaranteed to have the number 1 overall.
I don't even know who's he going to need because he's got Rodgers, he's got Darnold. I don't even know.
I don't know.
I don't know who's going to come out right now.
I don't know. However, I mean, I'm taking Lemish and Whitey on this. Their team is good, really good.
I don't disagree. I think that team is good. I just hope that Demaryius takes touchdowns away from DeAndre Hopkins. But that's all.
Yep. So Prusky, right after this week, hit me up for some trades, bro.
Yeah, Prusky, fire sale.
Yeah, fire sale.
Well, what sucked was Prusky last week. I saw he got -2 points from Detroit Lions defense. I think
Yep.
Nothing's worse than when your favorite team lets you down.
It's like when you go to set your lineup, you don't even really think that much about your defenses, but it's like
sometimes it can hurt you.
It can really hurt you. Next matchup, we got Fat Bottom Girlies against Mr. Fist, and I'm taking Fat Bottom Girlies.
Well, maybe Gar makes a run, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Yep.
Again, during the draft, Boggs just sitting in the background taking Breeze and Luck. We let it happen, and that's why his team's got a good chance to win it all again.
Sure he does. All right. And then we have the last matchup is me against Pumpin' Munch, Yach. I mean, I have to like myself. I do have a lot of people on bye weeks. I'm Mixon on a bye week. David Johnson, even though he's all right, on a bye week. AJ Green's on a bye week. I got a lot of bye weeks this week. But, I'm still starting Goff, Elliott, Johnson, Jones, Jackson, Kupp, Howard, Tucker, Steelers. Hopefully Kupp.
Well, Kerryon Johnson is kind of your golden goose right now with trying out. If they go to running the ball a little more, keep feeding him.
Yep.
It's going to be good. Yach's team, well, I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, Yach kind of he sold the farm.
He's starting 2 tight ends too. So
Yeah, Hayden Hurst and Jordan Reed.
So
man.
Jordan Reed's been in a lineup ever. Has he ever been on the bench besides buys? Or did Burns even start him when he was on a buy? He might have. See, Jordan Reed might be the only guy on
Jordan
any
Reed
team,
hasn't been good since 2015.
but he still never rode the pine. He always finds a way on the field.
Always.
That's just how it is.
Always. All right, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next week.